Here we have a rectangle ABCD inscribed inside a circle. What we need to find is the length of this arc CD. And we know that it is given by this formula here where we have two unknowns. The first unknown here R is the radius of the circle, and the second unknown, which is theta, is the central angle, or in other words the angle that this DC makes at the center, DOC. This is the second unknown. So let us proceed to find the radius of this circle and the angle that CD makes at the center. Now, if I were to join the diagonal AC, then what kind of a triangle will ADC be? It will be a right triangle. Why is that? Because all the four angles of a rectangle are 90 degrees. What do we know about the sides of a rectangle? Opposite sides are equal. So if this is 2 centimeters, this is 2 centimeters. Here it is 2 root 3. So here also we have a 2 root 3. So we have a right triangle with two of its smaller sides, 2 root 3 and 2. Then what will be the measure of the hypotenuse? Let us apply the Pythagoras theorem. 2 square is going to be 4 and the square of this is going to be 12. So this is 4 centimeters. AC is going to be 4 centimeters. Now what else can you tell me about this triangle ADC? AC is going to be a diameter, or in other words the center will lie in AC. Can you tell me why that is? Now we know that the angle that AC makes at the center is 2 times the angle that it makes at any other point. If it makes theta at any other point on the circle, then the angle that it makes at the center will be 2 times theta. But here the angle that AC makes, which is ADC, is actually 90 degrees. So the angle that AC makes at the center is going to be 2 times that, which is going to be 180 degrees, or in other words, AC is a beautiful chord which contains the center. What do we call such a chord? A chord that contains the center, that passes through the center, we call it a diameter. Remember, this is a general result. Whenever you have a right triangle inscribed inside a circle, its hypotenuse is going to be a diameter, which means what? OC is going to be the radius. Radius is half of the diameter, so you have 2 centimeters here. Now join this also. What sort of a triangle do you think ODC is? OD is also a diameter, is also a radius. So that is also 2 centimeters. So what sort of a triangle are we talking about? We have an equilateral triangle here. All the 3 sides are 2 centimeter. Equilateral triangle means what? All the angles are equal to 60 degrees. This is a 60 degrees. This is a 60 degrees. And this angle you have here is a 60 degrees. Now the length of DC is given by the formula 2 pi r by 360 into the central angle DOC. Now I know for some mathematicians this is going to look odd. You can very well cancel this and write the original formula as pi r by 180. But somehow I remember it this way because this is how we derive the formula. So I just like writing it this way. But you can write whichever way you want. Our R is a 2 centimeters and our central angle is 60 degrees. So what is the answer that we are looking for? Okay. The length of DC is 2 pi by 3. That is all for today. Assalamu alaikum.